Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones throughout the world, welcome to ARTCO Drone Solutions. Yay! Hello, y'all. How's everybody doing? Starting a little later than I'm usually doing. I'm following another vlogger, and it looks like he's about ready to close out, so I thought I'd start up my show. So, what's going on out there? How's everybody doing tonight? It's great to be here. It's cold here in Denver, Colorado. We've been having snow on and off all day today. What else? Yeah, it looks like we might get some snow tonight, so that'll be interesting. Just a few quick things I want to mention. Old drone flyer, sad to say, has divested his drones. He got rid of all his drones. Got out of the business. Got tired of dealing with the new FAA regulations. I don't know why, because it's not going to really affect him, but I guess it does because it affects more the hobby drone flyers. That's too bad, because he had some great videos there. He's a great photographer and videographer, and I wish he would have stayed in it and just not worried about stuff like that. Okay, so last week I talked about some of the new drones that I purchased. Haven't gotten a chance to fly them outside. The Lumi, you can't really fly outside. It's more an indoor drone, and it uses your cell phone to fly the drone around the apartment or your house, wherever. And it's got a setting where you can set it up to the beat to music, and it'll fly like that. So I'm going to do a video about that, and that should be pretty interesting. So, one of the new things I got was this neat little gadget. It is a micro camera. It is made by Firefly, and it takes 180p video and 720. You have the option where you can set it up to 1080p or 720, whichever you prefer. Now the 1080 is still 30 frames a second, so that's your limitation right there. But haven't really gotten a chance to try this out. But it takes an SD card, and it takes it's, I guess I would call it if I could say proprietary, that's the word, proprietary style plug. It's not quite a micro plug, but here it is. It plugs into your computer, and I've got it plugged in, and I use it to charge it. So it looks kind of like this. It kind of looks like the micro USB that you would find on your Android phones, and you just plug it in here, and you could charge it up, and there's the little light that comes on. And So I'm learning how to use this gadget. I want to put it on my Veerhawk drone since there's no camera on it. I think what happened was, oh, excuse me, why it didn't come with the camera. I bought it secondhand off the guy. I noticed on the propellers that it's seen its better days. It's kind of beat up. I think he probably destroyed the camera, and that was it. But I'm going to see if I can find an aftermarket camera that I could plug into that, and there's a plug on there. You know what? I'll just go grab it. Alrighty. Now, yeah, it just clips on to the bottom here, and there is a plug right here where the camera plugs in. Nice thing about this drone, it does have an off-on switch. The battery goes in the back here. You know, this thing kind of looks like a unique Q500, but I mean the body style and the wing layout, that looks kind of cool. Oh wow, the battery's still in it. Huh. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Ay, 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 ay. There we go, I got the clothes. So, I mean, it's a cool looking little drone. I flew it around a little bit in my apartment, but it's really more for outdoors. So, I think the camera just snaps onto the bottom. But what I like to do, that camera's got a mount. Here's what it came in with, this little dealy bobber, and it's got an angle. I think it's more for racing drones, and what I'd like to do is kind of, you know, lasso it down on here. Then that way when I, you know, go really fast, it'll, you know, it'll look forward. That's why they angle it like at a 20-degree, so that when you're not, because otherwise if it was just straight and you're going like that, you're looking at the ground all the time. So that's that. I'm gonna go put that away, or I might just, maybe I could just strap it in underneath here and fly it around. I don't know. Or strap it to the front here. That'd be kind of cool. Huh, we'll see. But from what I understand, this had a gimbaled camera, and it kind of looks like the camera off of a unique Q500. So I'm wondering if maybe this might be a cheap version or a smaller version of the Q500. Kind of wondering. So maybe when the weather gets better here, I'll try this out outside. Also, I wanted to show you, oh, and another little neat thing they came with is it came with this GoPro setup, and it came with this little doodad, which hooks on to this, which you just screw on to that, and then that attaches to the bottom of this thing. So you could just set it on a tripod, and you can have this hooked up like that, and you could set it up and do stuff with that. But compare that to this guy here. This is a SJ Cam M10, and this is the Plus model because this has Wi-Fi connection on it. So it's got a waterproof case, and just pop it out, and it looks like this. And they have them in different colors. They have blue, red, and white for this. And this kind of looks like the GoPro Sessions. Now it's got your power switch right here, and this is your camera off and on, and it helps you to, and then you have your scroll buttons right here if you want to scroll through the menu on here. And nice thing about this one, this has a screen on the back. Now the video quality is not that bad. It is comparable, but not as good as the GoPro Hero 3. Now, this is one of my GoPros. I've got two GoPro Hero 3 Pluses. One is I believe they're both they're both black models. And this one here, I think, is my first one. I got this with all the accessories to it, and boy, I got a lot of really good video out of this. Mostly my fishing videos, and I'll wear a chest cam. Now this other one I just got a few weeks ago, and I got it, just the camera itself, and I got it for 75 bucks. I got it on a police auction website called propertyroom.com. It was actually, well, 75 bucks, give or take, and that includes the shipping. So I think the winning bid was like 62 bucks and $12 shipping. So I had an extra case. This is the original case I bought my first GoPro with, and this is a waterproof case. This one is not waterproof. It has where you could connect your cables to, or swap out your SD cards. You could charge it up, or you could download your video without having to open it up and take the camera out. Now, the nice thing about this is, for some reason, the audio wasn't working on that, where before I used to be able to get pretty good audio with. So with this, I can get pretty darn good audio. Have it on my chest, and I'm fishing, and you can hear me, my commentary on catching the fish. This other one I will probably have set up on another tripod to where you can watch me landing the fish. But for drone flying, I could use, I could have the chest mount, and I could have another camera set up to where you could see the drone flying about. Now, I had this camera in that case there. I had hooked up to my Buds 3, but I guess and this weighs about the same, but I think with this waterproof case, and I had this little doodad hooked up to where I could have the thing slung under the drone, but it was just too heavy. I did have it flying at one time, and I got it about 50 feet, and then finally, it was starting to get away from me, so I thought, you know what, I think I'll bring it down and land it, and when it landed, it hit pretty hard and it tumbled. I've got a video of it on YouTube right now, so that's what happened there. So so I gotta change this to number 8. Okay, Wednesday Night Live number 8, and there are 2 people watching. Yeah, all right, but nobody comment. So I'm gonna make this a pretty short show today. It seems like I've got a little bit better stream today. I'm going to, next time I will plug the show a little better, get more people to it. Last week I had quite a few people, but they didn't stay very long. And that's what's going on. So I did sell the oh, Steve Mack, hey, thanks for joining the show. I'm doing pretty good. I was just talking about my video cameras that I've got. I've got an SJ Cam. This is an M10 model, and this is the M10 Plus with Wi-Fi. The camera you see me on right now is just the M10, and it's they're both 1080p. This is high definition Wi-Fi 1080p. If you yeah, you can see it right there. All right. So, hey, Steve, did Mel finally did he shut down his show? Oh, yeah, it looked like his show was just about to end, and I thought, I'm trying to find. I mean, Steve, maybe you could help me out. Do you have a different night? Because I don't want to do it on Thursday because nobody will be watching it. They'll be all over the Ken show, and I will. Oh, you are great. What kind of drone do you have, Steve? Oh, Mel is still going. Okay, he's probably still doing question and answers, which is not bad. So yeah, I sold the P3 Standard. I've got my own. This was another one that I had around, and I've got another one coming that doesn't have a camera. It doesn't come with a battery. It doesn't come with a remote. So it's just the body, and that's it. But it's in good shape from what I am told in the description. But I have an extra camera that I'm going to repair. It's not working right now. I think the issue is the base board on the camera is not working. Oh wow, you bought a Mavic Pro. Nice. Uh, my first drone was a Buds 3, and that taught me how to become a better flyer because it doesn't have GPS stabilization on or auto stabilization, and it really makes you become a better pilot. And but it had a mount. If I could find it here. Oh, here it is. It came with a mount for a GoPro type camera. Now, Buds 3, they sell their own brand of camera, which is probably similar to the SJ cams are inexpensive, a lot cheaper than the GoPro. Now, this one was cost more because it had the Wi-Fi. Oh wow! Oh, you won his Hubsan. Oh, nice. Now, does that Hubsan, is that more? I don't know. Did that have GPS stabilization, or is it more like a toy drone? But yeah, this came on the Buds 3, and I crashed it, and the thing that holds this on one side broke off. So hopefully I get that fixed, and I'll be able to. What I would like to do is get the Firefly hooked up to it. Take this apart and make its own little compartment to put that in, and then I get kind of you get unscrew it and you can angle it. No, the small ones aren't. I've got a mini drone. It's a SEMA X20, and that's why I fly around in my apartment when the weather's crappy out there, and that's a lot of fun to fly. Yeah, and my first real drone was the DJI Phantom 3 Standard, and yeah, I flew that one until I lost it a few months ago this summer. I was just being dumb. I didn't. I should have gotten a visual observer. I was flying around my favorite fishing spot, and I didn't. I just grabbed the first battery out of the the, the case, and didn't realize, hey, I used that battery the week before at a birthday party, and so instead of 25 minutes of flight, I got about a little over 5 minutes into the flight, and then I hear a beep beep beep. And oh crap! Better get back. Oh, you flew your Mavic in the kitchen. Nice. Yeah, nice thing about a Mavic, it's got all that auto stabilization, and you don't have to worry about it drifting off and hitting into the wall and messing things up. And but yeah, the little mini drone, I crashed it a bunch of times when I first got it, but after I got used to how it feels to use it, then it got pretty good to where I get moving around back and forth, side to side, up and down. And one of the things I noticed, it really likes the ceiling, because you gotta watch out, because it'll start drifting. It'll go right up to the ceiling, because the air is warmer, and what it does is the way air circulates, it goes up and then it convects and comes down, and plus now with it getting cold outside, my furnace is on, and that kind of affects my little mini drone too, because uh, the furnace blows. Uh, it's because I live in a garden level apartment. All the vents are, well, they're towards the ceiling of my apartment. So that's how that goes. So I got that, and then I got the Drocon Cyclone, and flew that a couple times. Did a product review about that. I mean, it's a nice little toy drone to start with, and kind of sharpen your teeth on. Uh, uh, I got two of them. I got one at that police auction, but it didn't come with the remote control. And I thought, oh yeah, I could find one on eBay. No, you couldn't. If if you did, you'd have to buy the whole kit, and that's what I did. I was able to snag one with the whole shebang, cheaper than the drone I bought on a police auction website. I just saw a Phantom 3 Standard, new in the box. Let me see. I think it went for under a couple $100. I'll be right with you. I think it went for like $206. Okay, let's go to watch list, and then we'll go to, oops, closed auctions. And here we go down. They've sold quite a few Phantoms. Okay, $226. But with the shipping and handling, it's about $250. You know, that's a little cheaper than the drone that I just sold on eBay. The drone that I sold on eBay, I got $305 for it, and that includes the shipping. So, and they just had a Phantom 2 on there, and that's with the battery, and that went for $106. And oh, and then there was a ProMark VR P70, and that's with no remote, and that went for $1. But the shipping and handling is like $15. But they've had some other Phantoms out there. So that's what's going on out there. Oh, you saw one of my stand-ups. Well, thank you very much, Steve. Yeah, that was many moons ago. It's been 10 years since I've been on the stand-up stage, so. Oh, I will give you, I'll put a link in, okay, I hope they'll let me do this. Might have to, yeah, because YouTube kind of gets cranky about stuff. So if you put .com on the end, it'll take you to their site, and go to search and you just type in drone and it'll show you drones. They've got all kinds of stuff there. Music equipment. Oh, cool. Yeah, they've got automobiles, they've got cars and boats and motorcycles. Yeah, these are things that have been either used as evidence or items that were stolen that were never picked up. So they sell this. I used to go to the local police auction here in Denver, and I was buying laptops. Oh, cool. Cool. Uh, Glad I was able to help you, Steve. Uh, Sometimes they'll have a Mavic show up on there. Sometimes you might get lucky and you'll get a Mavic with the remote. You get that, boy. A lot of times it's usually the drone and no remote. Probably what happened is there was a drone that got away and crashed in someone's yard, or was involved in a police dispute, or was stolen, and they end up on their auction. So they've got artwork, they've got coins, they've got, if you like to collect coins or dollar bills, stamps, they got all kinds of stuff. So I think you'll like that website, Steve. And so it's been a long day for me. I've been up since 4 a.m. and I'm just getting over a nasty little bug. So I think I'm going to call it a night. So thank you, Steve, for coming to my show. I'm glad you enjoyed my comedy videos. I've got some new fishing videos. If you go over to my fishing channel, it's called Art's Place Fishing. Go over and check those out. I've got a cooking channel. I think I have one video on there, but I gotta get off my butt and start making more cooking videos. So thank you very much for it is 7:45 p.m. here, Steve. So, and then I gotta get to bed early because I get up at 4 a.m. in the morning, so I can go to work at 6 a.m. I work from 6 to 2:30. Nice thing about that is I miss the rush hour traffic. So thank you very much for coming to my show. Have a wonderful evening. Take care, and God bless. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.